sports coverage of the NFL leads us to a snow-covered Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Carolina Panthers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Here we go, Steelers! For Carolina. December and mid home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Anthony McFarland, his first carry of the ball game. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
18 Cardinal. Come to my work. We hit the street. Come on the street. Rush in.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
In a 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. Back deep for the Panthers, DJ Moore. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
Their own 42-yard line.
Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. forward to about the 48-yard line. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
It's a gain of a yard.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
And defensively going with a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd and 4. They look to throw. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Brian Burns in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Now, this is where field awareness comes into play. He's getting perilously close to his own goal line, and after that sack, backed up to his own 2.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Panthers will take over in terrific field position.
At the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. He gets 7 down to the 33. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Watch the whip. 36. Check 37.
On the ground is Chubb. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
The handoff.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looks, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably just back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now, 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a 1st down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
They'll look to throw now on first down. They set up the screen to Chubb. Some strong running. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got a bike. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
2 yards.
You know, we play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4. Those three guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because usually 5-on-3. And when they do hit shot well, guys are playing the inside, those inside linebackers.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Melvin Gordon, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are going to take a first quarter lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front. Offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. Here's Hayne to return. And able to get this out to the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Outside, don't give him nothing.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. This is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd and about a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike is 59. Yeah, QB's trash. Let's go. He's coming. Double up.
They'll run here with McFarland. 2 yards, good enough for a first. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Mike 59. Go. Hey, watch this.
Running. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 34-yard line.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Johnson the intended target, but now it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Check, 59. Watch the run. Hawk 70. Hurt. Shit. Panther 11. Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike the 59. Hey.
Back to throw here. And able to get this this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Anthony McFarland, the ball carrier.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
The Steelers on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football.
Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9".
Drop deep, drop deep.
They'll set up a throw. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Steeler first down to pick up 11 yards.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run in the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time, they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful.
And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Switch, switch.
Now a run with McFarland. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9".
Yeah, that's what I do. Mike, check.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. On the right hash, officially, this will be a 51-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So that's something that will pick me up. The offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before they have to complete the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Switch it.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
He's tackled up
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And a heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
So don't say no. Hey, check right. Watching you go. Hey, check. Toe tap. Check, switch. Mustang 19.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. This one complete to Devin Funchess. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
8 yards.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there.
55. Come on, dude.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Out to his left. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They're going to look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
He's made it a friend of those momentum. I think he's definitely changed teams in this game.
It's only going to grow after that sack, and now, heck, they can get the ball back here and possibly even get the lead. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Here's Michael Pilardi now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says to push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
A 2nd and 11 from the 19.
Push him back. Mike's 59.
They'll set up to throw. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Mike, check, 59. Go.
And they will get to him behind the line, but they're out of timeouts, remember, and the clock continues to wind down. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away as we are back to it in the second half. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they're going to get deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. Second and 10 on a chilly, snowy December day, and I must say, I'm loving it. Kind of putting me in the holiday spirit. Charles hates it. He's giving me the evil eye, folks. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
His second touchdown on the season, and the Panthers are able to grow their lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is in a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Here's Hayne to return. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now as you make it, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
No gain on the play.
Well, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Again, McFarland. And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Playing in snow brings so many other factors into the game. It's not just trying to take care of the ball, and we just saw there that that's difficult to do, but just trying to keep your feet and carry out your assignments and make sure you're comfortable while you're out there playing. Are you warm enough in your clothing? A million things going on, but the biggest one, hold on to the ball.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire this run game. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. And again, it's Chubb. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
1st down, Panthers.
Now Chubb will get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
Taken down at the 19.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
2nd and 8 coming from the 19. They'll throw. Sliding out of the pocket. This is Butler making the catch. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. They'll run with Chubb. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
They'll try again with Chubb. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Ball carrier.
A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Nick Chubb, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Oh, and it's no good. He tugged it wide left, and that will keep our score right where it is.
Slide to kick off for Carolina.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, but I just kept using it.
Flushed out ready. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Brian Burns has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Panthers 27, Steelers 3. Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Here's Hayne to return. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Escaping the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not. Getting the sack to 227-pound linebacker Quan Alexander.
It's 3rd and 16.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Anthony McFarland. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
On 3rd down, you'll give them that. You just want to make sure that you play the first down line. They were able to get him down and force the punt.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. Here it's complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
A 3rd down now, and those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Stop your whining. 59's Mike, 59's Mike. Check, 59.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. He'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
2nd and 11 at the 43-yard line.
Mike, check, 59. You don't want none. Joker.
Drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
For Chase Claypool.
Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Check, 59. All day. Mike's 59. 18 rattling. Hey, D-line, let's get in there,
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. So that'll back them up 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Mike, check, 59.
Again, he'll drop the throw. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Did they maybe play that too safely on 3rd down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help them a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have 4th down to try and pick it up.
Watch 36 to Mike.
Trap 60. Go streets.
Mike, 36. Here we go.
7 Pirates.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. And this is incomplete. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Panthers will get the football back. So they converted their first 2 4th down attempts. Not there. Now they're 2 for 3.
You think maybe the offense coordinator expended a little capital on that one? You know, when you're 2 for 2, you can lobby for that 3rd one, right? Didn't get it there. Maybe now the head coach might not be so eager to go for it as we go forward.
He'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Eluding the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
On third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and a mile. Now they'll throw here. Out of the gun. On the run. He'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that will be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now it's Haney. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And we have reached the 2-minute warning.
36-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
3 buzz. Mike's 5'9", Mike's 5'9".
He don't know no better.
Mike, check.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. We are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score.
Give me that ball.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
This one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Makes the score Panthers 34, Steelers 3. Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here's Hayne to return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
3rd and 2.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Tighten up. Pull together. Jim.
Check smash. 60 Bobcat. Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Hey, defense, left.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. But it'll be second down. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. One complete. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Watch the twist.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. They'll get this one to McFarland out of the backfield. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Mike, check, 59.
Back to throw now on first down. Escaping the pressure late. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Here we go, D. Here I come again.
And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. They were looking for Johnson that time, but now it'll be 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 6.
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
I'm coming, baby. Woo! Mike's 59.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
You better be afraid of me. You better check.
Mike, check, 59. On the ball.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he's going to be intercepted